Hello there, you beautiful people. My name is Willow, and welcome back to Supreme Commander of Forged Alliance Forever. Today, we have a very special cast on the cards. I'm casting with a fellow YouTuber slash community member slash News Hub team person. Hello, Javi. I fucked that up, but we're gonna keep it because we aren't
It's okay, don't worry. I have a lot of things. Promo person, media person, YouTuber person.
So this is a Subpar Commander, and it's going to be played on Adaptive Millennium, which is going to, of course, be a 6v6 map. I'm going to go ahead and get into introducing the players. Anything you want to say, Javi, before we get into the game?
No, not really. I'm gonna be very excited to...
You're in a collab, you attention whore. Go subscribe to Javi. Link in the description. All right. Gonna go ahead and hit play and start introducing our players. I'm gonna personally set it down to -3 since it's, or -4 since it's 4 players, or 6 players, 12 players. It takes a while, and we're gonna start with Team 1 up in the top side and Team 2 down in the bottom. Starting in the rear guard air position, we have ourselves a green Cybran going first land by the name of Popeye. Then down to the south of him, we have a purple UEF Best Faction going first land by the name of Sage Alumni. Then over to the northeast, we have ourselves a pink Seraphim going first land by the name of Below Zero. And further to the east, I'm going to say east a lot apparently, we have a green Cybran going first land by the name of Harmonic State. To the further east, yet again, I don't know why I keep saying it, we have The Thing, or just Thing. He's a red UEF going first land. And then over to the last player on Team 1, I finally stopped saying east. We have an orange UEF going by the name of Cold Blue. Moving to the south, we're going to start over here with the Cyan Aeon going first land by the name of Zenith, or Zenius. Then over here, we got ourselves the white Cybran going first land by the name of Stumpy 47. Then a blue Cybran going first air, maybe even a quick bomber. And his name is, of course, Salty Pop. Then we have a green UEF going first land by the name of Insolner. And I thought it was the last player, but it's not. We have a yellow Cybran going by the name of Haven Guardian and starting first land. Oh, Seraphim. I've done that since literally my first cast. I don't know. It's just they both start with the S sound. Cybran, Seraphim. It's a Seraphim. Then we have, also I just don't like acknowledging that the Seraphim exist. Then we have a pink Seraphim by the name of Wasp 2020. And with that, we're going to go to normal speed. And up here, we're at the minute mark. We can talk about the map. Have you played this map, Javi?
Yes, I've played it multiple times.
Do you like the fact that there's 50,000 reclaim in all of the pawns and choke points? Or do you think this map is cancer?
I don't think it's cancer because I think there's like, not all of the bases are together like in Canis, for example, where you have 5 people all grouped up in one spot. Here, like, for example, the Cyan player, which is moving really fast. I think it's C-News.
Yeah.
He's probably facing 2 people usually, like whoever is on this spot. But he's against 2 people.
He's also in the carry slot. So Xenos has, in the entire map, the most safe mexes. He has, I think it's, let's see, that's 7, 8, 9 safe mexes. And he can get to this reclaim really early like he's doing. He's not that much further away from it than anybody else. So he's in a very, I think that's a carry position. But I do like what you mentioned where like they're spread out across the map. A lot of maps just like throwing the bases together. And I think that there's a lot of missed opportunities with very cool kind of setups where you could have a very cool engagements where it's more like a bunch of 1v1s instead of actually like just feeling like a full 5v5.
Exactly. I also like to some extent the amount of reclaim in the middle. Like you have some action early on. I see the it is a subpar commander because I barely see any ICUs moving to middle. Like,
yeah, it is low rated, but that's fun. It's also, I think, since Javi is a little bit new with casting and we're trying to help him out a little bit, it's a little bit easier to follow 1000s than to try and follow 1800s.
Definitely.
But
and you start like questioning what the 1800s 2K start like doing, and you're like, whoa, this looks dumb, but then you're like, well, they're 2K, so I guess they're doing this for a bigger reason we don't understand yet.
My favorite thing is I know that a few of the 2Ks who've sent replays to me, it's like, I was drunk during this, so I should be a 1000, and I'm like, this person plays better drunk than I do sober. So over on the west side, we have our first com-on-com action, this time going between Sage Alumni and Wasp 2020, deciding to fire on each other, and they were going for some reclaim. I think Wasp came out better on that, and we can just go ahead and check that. Right now, Zenith is the best. Wasp is not above Sage Alumni. Sage Alumni did better on the reclaim in that sense. And
he got closer to his reclaim first.
Yeah. He also has a lot of reclaim on his base. That's the one thing I don't like. I like reclaim, but I don't like when there's like a stupid amount of reclaim near the bases. There's almost 20,000 reclaim near all of the bases at the top. There are maps with 20,000 reclaim that are considered eco maps, and this one has double that, and it's for each team.
Yeah, but I do think that in this map at least, it's a little bit harder, but earlier aggression definitely can pay off because you're so close to your opponents.
Yeah, no, I think that this map is better than a lot of maps. Of course, I'm a very outspoken anti-Gapper, anti-Astro player. I don't like those maps. This map is definitely different, and I do very much so enjoy it. And it's I just think I've played a little bit too much of it recently. If that makes sense.
Lately Millennium has been like the new Canis, so to speak.
Yeah. Over on the west, we have Wasp and Haven Guardian going up against Sage Alumni. Sage Alumni going quite low on HP. He's down to about 6,000 and falling. And
he should be fine.
I don't know.
They're probably not gonna kill him unless he doesn't go into the water.
He just stops. You know what? I bold strategy. He is deciding that if he's gonna die, he's taking somebody with him. He's done the calculation, and Wasp can't live if he dies. He just has to walk at never. Wait, does he get to the water?
Is anybody getting to the water?
Yeah, he gets into
Wasp
the water.
Leaving him, I think he might die, and Wasp just might.
Oh, Wasp is building a torpedo launcher. Oh my word, Sage! You need to fix your situation here, man. You need to get out of the water. That torpedo launcher will still take a while to kill him if we want to go ahead and check. I don't know if it's the same for all the factions, but I'm pretty sure it is. It does have a DPS of 75, so only slightly less than the DPS of a T1 point defense, which is 100 DPS. So it'll kill him, and it'll kill him relatively quickly. He needs to just be careful. I guess he's afraid of Haven Guardian for going back onto land.
He looks 100% dead at the moment. He's even running away from... No, Yellow is pushing him?
Yellow is... No. Whoa, Ras! That was an ambitious Ras. Oh, no. I think he's dead. This torpedo probably has the range to... Oh, no, I accidentally left the game. Down to under 1,000 HP. I think this torpedo probably has range, He's not going to be able to...
Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe there's a little bit.
Maybe he can, like, wall block, but there's a second one going up. Yeah, he's just dead. 100 HP. He survived on 8 HP from that torpedo, and now he's dead. With our first ejection at 6 minutes and 30 seconds, we are now looking at a situation where the teams are going to be in a rough spot, to say the least. It seems as though Below Zero has already noticed that this was happening and decided to move his comm over to the west. Is he going to be able to stop the opponents from expanding into his allies' base? Is he going to be able to take over this area? It's questions that need to be answered. And Solnar in the middle getting T2 on the comm, and T2 now on the way for Harmonic State. So that was an interesting little altercation between those three comms. I like that Below Zero, or not Below Zero, I like that Haven Guardian and Wasp decided to work so prominently together to that was just like a display of teamwork. If he definitely doesn't die if it's just Wasp or just Haven Guardian there.
Yeah, definitely. I hope anyone that's like learning how to play
just
knows
listen,
the power of just like having two ACUs together.
If you're Haven Guardian, you're a 600. Yeah, just follow around the 1000. You trust me, you'll win more games. You'll get up to 1000 eventually by just doing that. Just follow around the higher rated players and help them. But overall, Below Zero going to be forced back. He has a comm and a bunch of units around him. He needs to be careful, but he does have his own factories very nearby. He can reinforce. Range.
He's definitely not going to die here.
Sensors has finished for Zenith. He's getting range. He's going for the Sniper Aeon comm, the comm that can always fire at its max range. Is that going to be a good decision or bad, I guess is the question. He has a very heavy fervor mix in his lineup. I actually would argue he has too many fervors in his lineup, and he's going for attack missile battery apparently. Or maybe he was trying to build attack missile defense.
Well, now he has two. It probably, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. If he gets some kills with them, it's worth it. In the middle, Thing now under threat by the forces of Team 2. Team 2 trying to get another scalp onto Team 1. Team 1 now also having Below Zero push to the west, try and take out this position that's trying to be established by Haven Guardian.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to have more because Haven Guardian made so many Selines. It looks like they have equal armies, but it's just a bunch of scouts.
Yeah, there's still, of course, the army that is flowing in from Wasp, but those Selins, he could be very mean and cloak them and then wait for the army to take over this area and then uncloak them and kill all the build power. Like, that's the longest con of all long con plays.
It's so long.
you gotta go for those long cons, yo.
Oh, well, and on middle we have
I was just trying.
Creep
oh, yep, we do.
On.
Harmonic getting himself T2 PD, and he's going to be fighting Insolner, who also had the same idea, but I think he just loses because Insolner doesn't have enough vision. So Insolner.
And he was later too.
Yeah, he's gonna lose the T2 PD creep. And Harmonic, I don't know if Harmonic is creeping or just straight up building PD, because that's just something that happens. Like, you just build a bunch of PD.
I mean, he might lose his position here, because
he is PD creeping, just very slow. This is maybe the slowest PD creep. Like, every PD is one pixel lower, it seems.
Yeah. Oh, and I got
Below Zero get an upgrade on the comm? No, he didn't. He just has a bigger army. He's walking in. Needs to be careful with the T1 PD. It still can do a lot of damage to comm. He's not really under threat of dying, though.
You should definitely be careful with those PDs and the Suis too. If he stays still, it's gonna be a bad time for him. But it seems he's attacking with RT.
Yeah, he is gonna be able to kill him off. Over on the eastern side, there's also a T2 PD creep. From Zenith, the Cyan Aeon.
Well, I see Haven dying pretty soon.
I don't think so.
Oh, he cancels it? Yeah.
I think he can definitely get to the water. If he dies, it's dying by choice.
Oh, and we have also Ilshis coming to help.
Ilshi's very
Below
dangerous.
Zero.
T1 bombers coming in to try and push Below Zero off. It's kind of weird because it's pink bombers shooting pink comm. These colors not very different from each other, but you take a second to look and you're like, oh yeah.
Oh, and I think we're gonna have a snipe of sorts. I see some Corsairs flying over Below Zero.
You do have Corsairs coming out from Below Zero.
Oh, they're not shooting anything.
These Corsairs out from Stumpy. They didn't fire. Oh my word.
Boy.
The Corsairs didn't fire. One of them fires, but even then, 3 Corsairs, he can dodge that, and he does have some mobile.
There's a lot of enemy intis flying over him.
Yeah, this is not the ideal sniping strategy, in case you all were wondering at home. We're not seeing any new age strats. It's just Corsairs that don't fire at the target.
Yeah, they're not even. Are they even firing? Or are they just flying over him?
I'm not sure. Comes in with another pass using a Corsair. It's gonna get shot down relatively quickly, but he's just streaming in Corsairs one at a time. This isn't gonna work.
Oh, this one did fire. Oh, well, this is completely though. Oh. Yeah, adding more to the reclaim patch, which... Who's this? I think... Below Zero taking this base.
Yeah, Below Zero is going to be able to take over this base. The pink mexes up there are his enemies' mexes. It's just...
Oh yeah, I just realized that
it's
shades of pink.
It's pink on pink. It's a little bit hard to watch. Over on the eastern
Below
side...
Zero a little bit
Over on the
risky,
eastern side, the tactical missile launchers are now starting to pay off. He's killed off a few mexes and has more on the way that he's going to continue to kill off. We're going to have to keep an eye on the mass killed on that, but already over 1,000 with the first Serpentine.
And also Team 2, 40k mass ahead. My god.
Yeah, Team 2 quite far ahead economically. I would say they're behind on unit count, though. I think Below Zero is doing a very good job on this western side of gaining territory back for his team.
Yeah, most definitely. It does seem that Zenith on the east, definitely the carry spot.
Yeah, as I said, you get so many safe mexes. Whenever this map first came out, I was still playing Aeon. And you get so many mexes and your Hydro that you can realistically get a Chrono Dampener before your enemy can really threaten your base or your comm. You can rush Chrono in like less than 7 minutes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but you're gonna get... I like this map because if you really want to, you can just rush Gun and attack one army and roll over somebody that's echoing.
Yeah, you with rushing Chrono though, like I did it multiple games in a row, even against higher rated opponents. The thing is, like, if you rush Gun on your comm and you basically Chrono removes your units from your side, so you can rush Chrono, and as long as you have units to back yourself up, it doesn't matter if they have Gun or a bunch of units. Your units just win.
That will be true. Especially, it can be very dangerous. You think you have more units, but Chrono comes and then you have nothing.
Yeah, and that's why with UEF, that's why you just need to rush Billy Nuke in 7 minutes, because it does the same thing, right?
Well, it also seems we're having some Tech 3 air on the way.
Yeah, it's a little bit later than we normally do see Tech 3 air in games, but of course, Subpar Commander got to keep that in mind. And T3 Pigeon going up for Popeye. Looks like he's going to finish up T3 air way before Stumpy. Stumpy's upgrade just finished, but he still doesn't have a engineer out in the field. He now does.
He has way more build power, though.
He has way more build power, but he's just slightly behind, I believe, unless he's just massively ahead economically.
No.
Oh, Stumpy is just massively ahead economically. Oh my god, everybody on Team 2 is making more mass at the moment than everybody on Team 1.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Yeah, no, it looks like the team scoreboard right here, but this is sorting by mass. Oh man, that is...
looking rough.
That is unfortunate. It's already past... It's 60k plus more mass generated by Team 2. Team 2 is so ridiculously far ahead in eco that, like, Team 1 now has to be aggressive. If Team 1 doesn't just start scalping some people, because it's not full share, of course, if they don't just start scalping some people, they're gonna be having problems very soon. Like, we're getting in the range where 2 of these players are about to be able to start rushing out an experimental.
Yeah, like, pretty much.
Because you have T3
it doesn't
mexes
feel like they're being very aggressive.
Being upgraded en masse.
I do feel bad for Popeye, though.
I don't even know where all of the mass is coming from. Like, where are they spending all of the mass on Team 1? Like, Team 1 doesn't have that many more units. They don't have much more of literally anything. They have the same stuff, but just less. The only flank where it's kind of looking okay is the side where Below Zero is, and he's been getting a lot of support from Popeye. Like, it looks like he has an army that might be able to crush the army of Wasp.
Yeah, definitely. With the amount of Ilshis he has, he definitely needs to come out now if he wants to have a chance.
I think he probably should get this T2 upgrade and then go aggressive.
I feel worse that nobody has taken the reclaim.
Oh, there's a Corsair snipe attempted on Thing, but it misses Thing. Or maybe
it was killing
an Aloha, the tactical missile launcher.
Oh.
That was probably enough Corsairs just to kill Thing, but instead deciding not to. Now the Corsairs are going to die to the Inti ball coming around, and the thing is going to be able to walk away.
Ouch. More mass donated, but I don't think anybody's taking the reclaim yet.
Yeah, the reclaim game is not strong from almost anybody. The most reclaim on the field right now is 11,000, and this map starts with 50k. So...
yeah, I hope, well, it seems Below Zero is gonna start moving his army. Hopefully he plays aggressively, because he definitely has an advantage now.
He just needs to give a move command to this army, and it will crush Wasp.
Well, another issue is that actually half of his army is T1 AA. Ugh.
Yeah, but he
bad.
just has enough. He just has enough Ilshavas to deal with it, and even then, the T1AA at the least, as long as he sends it ahead of the Ilshavas, can tank shots for the Ilshavas.
Yeah, and it seems definitely he's winning this. I hope he does continue to push. He definitely has something here. And also the AA will stop gunships.
Oh my word, look at the middle with the giant wave of Lobos heading to the east. The Lobos are migrating. This is that yearly migration route.
We also have Tech 2 Navy.
Welcome to Fafinal Geographic. As we observe the Lobo migration patterns.
Oh, maybe we'll have Wasp die. No, he's getting some Tech 2. Oh, maybe he could die here actually.
No, he just sent all of his build power forward to build PD. Like, he doesn't have enough build power to PD this out. He needs Haven Guardian
he's gonna
to
die
save him.
most probably.
Haven Guardian has a massive TML battery that he's trying to hit units with.
Ouch.
To the east. What? He's trying to hit the units of Below Zero. Below Zero just doesn't care about these 4 or 5 Ilshavas. He has twice that number, plus supporting units. The good thing about having all of this anti-air is that you can't send Corsairs. Well, he doesn't even have Corsairs, but White couldn't send Corsairs to help.
There's Whalers coming to kill Wasp. He's
done.
Oh
my word, Wasp! He's just dead. Or they don't even need the Whalers. We don't even need the Whalers. They could send the Whalers to kill Haven Guardian instead.
Oh, but the Whalers, they're not even targeting him.
Oh my word, are the Whalers?
Now they are.
Oh, they are.
Oh, they could definitely kill a lot of people. Oh, but we have a couple ASF, but it's too late by now.
Oh my word.
And now
Below Zero did just realize
they're on a really bad position as well.
Insulner's in a bad position?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's in front
whoa!
Of
he's walking into an army that he can't kill. Like, what? Also, Wasp is running away, and Below Zero is being smart. He's pulling his army back so it doesn't die to the explosion. The Whalers got this. Unless, like, 5 flak pop out of the factory, I think that Wasp
We might also have Haven Guardian dying too at this point. Like, with this army coming here.
Yeah, this army can just walk at Insulner and kill it. Insulner has no recourse to this army.
Oh, but the army's moving so
Wasp
slowly.
is finally going down to the DPS of the Whalers. The Whalers not even at half HP. The ASF come in, the Whalers will fire back. I don't think the Whalers have that great of AA. It's not like a restorer or anything. But Insulner is just... If Below Zero is paying any attention, Insulner is just dead. Right?
Yeah. I don't know why the Ilshis are like stopping so often.
The Whalers won the air fight. The Whalers are going to win the air fight, I think.
Oh, and now we're going to see Haven also in a dangerous position because the Whalers are still there. We have a lot of Ilshis.
Oh my god.
Damn.
This is the biggest power play. Both Popeye and Below Zero working together. This is what teamwork looks like.
Ouch. All that eco gone completely.
Time to get that juicy thumbnail shot of the UEF comm running away from all of the Ilshavas. Just put help on the screen.
Oh, team, we definitely need Zenith to carry this over, but even his position is getting run down. Ouch.
Oh my word. And all of these TAC missile batteries, I wonder what Haven Guardian is somehow not negative. He's not completely stalling on mass, even though he probably should be. He's getting a lot of reclaim.
And now
Or wait, no, he's getting overflow. Team 2 is overflowing? Who's overflowing?
Team 2 is more than 100k ahead already.
But they just lost 2 players, and possibly a third now, because the Ilshavas didn't even really die. The Whalers got the kill again.
Yes, I feel bad
Haven Guardians
because...
going down. This is just a complete collapse from the left half of the map. From the western side, the western flank just decided, hey, we're going to kill 1 player and then completely collapse. Haven Guardian, surprisingly, the most competent at keeping himself alive, but that's not going to matter because he's going to die anyways. And that's 3 players ejected all around this 20-minute mark. 3 players, rapid ejection. I think this attack is finally going to peter out. I don't think there's enough Ilshavas to keep it going. Mass tactic missile batteries trying to kill off the production of Below Zero as Harmonic, or no, as Haven Guardian dies.
Well, the game might not be over yet because it does seem Zenith and Slumpy have a lot of Tech 3 mexes.
Zenith and Stumpy still have more mass generation than the entire enemy team. Like, Team 1 is still generating more mass. Stumpy and Zenith are ahead of everybody, and then Salty Pup is also quite high on the scale. Harmonic scale, the only person with a good eco for Team 2, or Team 1.
Also, the Destroyers are finally, they quote-unquote destroy the enemy army coming on middle.
Oh my word. Destroyers having a field day over here in this pond. It's very weird to go for Navy on this map.
And Zenith actually has a GC going on.
He does? Oh my word, a GC just starting up. Gonna be going up very quickly. The health going up about 1% every 3 to 4 seconds. That's gonna be done here in just a couple minutes. That's gonna be scary for Team 1. Team 2 needs to continue to play defensively and protect themselves. I think that both Stumpy and Zenith really need to focus on helping Salt Pup. Salt Pup is in the most hard to defend position, and sure, the Salem's gonna do very good at defending against these T2 land forces, but I don't think you want to be losing any more players. He's also the only player who can easily expand to the west now. Speaking of expanding to the west, Below Zero and Harmonic Scale already on top of it. Reconquista indeed, taking over the map.
Yeah, but it seems the Corsairs and the Destroyers are cleaning up the army, and I definitely don't think, unless they have Tech 3 or Experimentals, I'm worried for
Harbinger's now starting to come out of the factory for Zenith to clean up T1 spam. But, yeah. Overall, definitely feeling like Team 2, it looks bad, but it's not as bad as it looks, right? I'm not crazy when I say that.
No, I think the GC could definitely roll over. I mean, does anyone on Team 1 have any sort of experimentals going on? Let me find.
I'm not really seeing any. The GC could come over and destroy it. The only thing that could maybe stop it would be a very heavy air presence out from Popeye. But
Harmonic Scale is getting some bricks at least, but that's not gonna stop the GC.
Yeah, what is it? It's like 30 bricks to kill a GC? Might be wrong.
There's also the Destroyers as well. The Salems are gonna
The Salems will be able to... the Salems do die to bricks. Like, I'm pretty sure if you put a Salem in a brick 1v1 and they just walk at each other...
No, yeah, but I mean, when you have 5 of them, the range... The bricks are gonna suffer a lot of damage before they're gonna start hitting them.
I don't know if him bringing the Salems back like he did was the right call. I think he might have wanted to leave them in the water or closer to his production.
I mean, they're definitely
he's gonna lose Salem production very soon. There's Whalers coming in. Looks like they're gonna be trying to kill off the comm of Salty Pup, who still doesn't have flak.
They're not gonna get there.
He still doesn't have flak because it's Subpar Commander. What is that? Countering units?
We have a brick attacking the Salem.
Oh, the brick versus Salem battle. Well, the Salem isn't shooting back, so it's not a fair fight. Actually, the Salem's trying to shoot something behind it. The Salems are all trying to shoot something behind them. These Salems are walking to their death.
I don't know what's with Below Zero, but he has so much flak. My God. What are you afraid of, son?
He was getting bombarded by Corsairs just a minute ago. Also, Salty Pup is about to die to he's about to die to Whalers because the Whalers are just winning the air fights. Salty Pup trying desperately to get up a shield, but he's just, he's getting repaired by hives.
Yeah, I was gonna. Oh, he's gonna die probably. Oh, one of the Whalers goes down, and the other one is halfway through. It's gonna be close.
Stumpy save Salty.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's dead. I think you're a little bit ahead of me on the replay.
Yeah, I just realized. I'm like checking your stream, pausing.
You're good. Alright, so now we have the Salems and everything. He transferred everything momentarily to Zenith, who I'd like to mention has a GC out on the field. Zenith trying to make up for his team dying around him by getting up his own death ball of sorts. I'd like to see him
I'm afraid
some Harbingers.
The Whalers will come for the GC now.
I think Cold Blue is just dead, right?
I mean, he says he is running away. Maybe he has a chance. Run! Save yourself.
What is... I don't know if... Does Zenith actually have any good scout tech? No, he doesn't know anything. You can't tell what's going on. If he keeps walking in the right direction, maybe. He just doesn't know where the comm is. There's Whalers now going to be showing up. But the GC can definitely kill off this base.
Yeah, but the GC... the Whalers are going to take some time, though.
Cold Blue was spotted. The GC is going to go after Cold Blue.
Catch up sooner or later with the ACU.
I think that as long as he doesn't get scared, he can keep walking forward. There are bricks and stuff coming. There's Whalers on the GC, but...
No, the GC is going to catch up first. He's dead. Unless... I see the GC moving a little bit weirdly.
No!
Don't turn it away!
Don't turn away! No, it dies anyways at this point.
Yeah. I mean, ASF, but... this feels bad. Don't retreat like this. You made a GC for a reason.
Trading the GC for the death of an enemy player is still the right call here. Because it's not full share.
I even think he could have killed
Red.
Orange and Red. Cold Blue and Thing could have both died easily. And they need to kill them because they're on a big deficit right now.
Surprisingly, Team 1 has finally taken the lead economically. They're still down over 100,000 mass, or almost 100,000 mass now, but they have taken the lead economically. Oh,
it's so late for the GC. Ah, poor boy.
He didn't even fully run away. So this is you have to make a decision. You either decide the second the Whalers show up, you run away because you're scared, or you decide the second you see the comm to kill the comm. You don't do this back and forth.
Funnily enough, below zero coming to Zenith's base with an army of flak.
Also, Stumpy has finally managed to get air control, and he's now flying over millions of AA. Oh my god. He put an assist order on the GC. It's going to kill all his ASF.
Well, we might see some air snipes, because I barely see any SAMs from the enemy team. Like,
but the thing, like, they need snipes. They needed that GC to kill a player.
Yeah, now this army, if the GC doesn't turn, they're just gonna run over everything.
The GC is still alive with like half HP, but it's now gonna start getting shot in the back by a bunch of bricks, and that's...
Yeah, it needs to turn around, man. Something's scratching you.
Yeah, you don't want... That's not the type of back scratch you want. The bricks coming into range, firing on the GC.
Oh, it's turning around finally.
Yeah, it's gonna turn around.
Oh, turns around again.
It's gonna turn around and it's gonna fire on the bricks and run away.
Oh my god.
He wants it underneath the shield, but I think he's losing more HP by trying to get it underneath the shield.
Most definitely, and the more time he waits, the more bricks get in range.
The Harbingers are going to help, especially with the shield. The Oblivions are going to do a lot of damage, but really needs the GC to stop this. Yeah.
Yeah, the GC will stop it for sure. There's just a couple of... The bricks are gone, and now it's just T1.
It looks
a lot of anti-air.
It looks like he's giving up on the attack. Harmonic Scale has decided he's a bit unable to break the position.
Well, it seems we're gonna get a little pause right now, because there's an army of flak, and definitely Harmonic Scale is gonna pause this attack, so we're gonna get a small pause, a breather.
Yeah.
A thinking time.
I think Zenith has probably enough time to get up another experimental if he felt like it. He's also going for his own air.
Yeah.
Zenith,
I definitely see.
Spreading himself out quite a bit. Like, he's not focusing on one thing. I'd like to see a focus on getting one thing done. Kill one player. That's all you need to do. Kill one and it can snowball. It snowballed for the other team. They killed one and they ended up killing 3.
Yeah, especially if they kill Popeye, the enemy air player, that would be huge. But it seems...
I think that killing below 0 might be the best play. Below 0 has the most map right now.
Don't be with the Corsairs. I don't know what's with him making so many. And then we have Xenos making a Restorer as well. What is happening?
They're afraid of strat bombers. They're hard to micro, don't you know?
Oh, and Popeye is taking air as well.
I'd like to point out, Zenith, the only player in this game above 1,000 rating. Usually Subpar is 1,000 rating and below, but when there's only one player, I don't count it, and he's also really close. But, surprisingly,
he's making
quite the effect
a nuke launcher.
Ooh, spicy. We kind of just have to watch this bottom right-hand corner, because what goes on the rest of the map, not all that important. We just need to see if they can hold out long enough to get a real push and kill off some of the players on Team 1. If they can manage that, they can manage to get a win out of this. But every second they wait, it's getting longer. It's like earlier, where Team 2 had double the eco. Team 1 had to engage. They had to do something. And Below 0 and Popeye really worked well together to get something done. Well, now you're in the opposite situation. You individually do still have a strong eco, but the opponents are just stronger than you, and you need to knock them down a peg. Otherwise, you're just going to suffer a very, very slow demise.
Yeah, it's a shame that... What's the war? It seems a lot of players, if you see their spawns, they reclaimed a lot, if not everything that was in their spawn, but in the middle where there's more or less 50k mass, nobody's reclaiming.
I think that every player here could gain at least 100 rating points by once they get to the late game. This is what I did to start getting better at reclaim, is build 3 to 4 T1 factories and only allow them to build engineers and set them on giant patrol routes or attack move, whatever you need to do. And
not even just one factory.
I did 3 or 4 just because I was like, well, I'm bad at it. I usually do 1 and I usually just have my engineers walk to their death. If I set up a bunch with patrol routes, then I'll always have something reclaiming somewhere, right?
It's better to have more.
Yeah, it's better to have.
In that sense.
It's just better to have more of everything, and if you get reclaim, as long as the engineers are paying for themselves in their factory, it's worth it.
Well, and the nuke is getting some assistance up and running. I'm not sure what does Team 1 have in mind, though.
He can afford this. He's actually having trouble spending his mass. In fact, in his storages right now, he has 21,000. I would say, I mean, how far is that off from just immediately building a GC? Let me select.
Probably really close.
He's like,
oh, they spawned the nuke.
If he threw everything into a GC right now, it would be done before he ran out of mass. As long as he paused everything else.
Oh, and Harmonic has a couple of bricks now. A little bit of a sizable army. I also see some spearheads, which are gonna be really good coming from Orange.
Cold Blue.
Also Thing getting into air finally.
Thing getting T3 air. I don't think he's really an air player, but he's decided to.
Oh, and we have also Below 0 takes 3 air as well, building an Awasa. Well, we have a lot of air players this time.
Everybody's playing air. The Duelist needs these players on his team because he's always playing air 1v2 on this map. Or 1v3.
Oh, but the enemy team 2 definitely has some nice air forces themselves. And oh, I think the GC is gonna go down here. Is it? If the bricks decide to move in front of it?
I think the GC can kill a lot of bricks before it dies.
No, it's gonna die.
I think it dies, but it can kill a lot of bricks before that happens.
Oh,
this could be an amazing air fight if Zenith had decided to build a few AA. Few SAMs.
Yeah.
That would have been well, the Redeemer's coming in actually makes it an amazing air fight. He's going to try and save the GC by using his Harbingers and Redeemers.
Yes, but it does seem like
he may have saved it.
Team 1, definitely. So many different ASF
There's now
with colors.
Monkey Lord on the way through the water, out from Harmonic Scale. A second Monkey Lord finishing. He's building Monkey Lord so fast. Just look at this. Monkey Lord going up 1% like every half second.
Well, finally we see some experimentals coming from Team 2. I mean, Team 1.
Team 2.
It's looking rough right now.
It is looking rough, but they're both in very defensible locations.
Oh, and I think the GC is gonna fall down. And
Zenith
I think this
building a
is
second
doomed.
GC as his first GC starts to die.
The amount of bricks and the spearheads themselves are gonna be like the biggest issue. They're just gonna take down everything else.
Yeah, he's getting up. He's getting up his own another GC. It's going up very quickly.
Oh, and the nuke is close to finishing as well.
Yeah, if the nuke finishes, I wonder where he's gonna nuke.
I
think
would probably
nuking
nuke Popeye.
Popeye. Yeah, you'd have complete air control. You could go for some crazy shit. But they're gonna scout now.
The Monkey Lord is just arriving. Yeah, this position is doomed.
Is it?
Oh.
I think there might be enough here to hold.
Not even. Look at White's gunships.
Yeah, that's why I was saying I think there might be enough here to hold. There's whalers.
Oh my god, it's gonna be tight. If he gets the nuke, it's gonna be a win. Well, it doesn't feel like it's focused on that.
He's going for the PD, which is just, killing the PD means he dies.
Oh, now the gunships are gonna clean everything up. Are we gonna get an air fight? Not even.
If we get an air fight, it goes horribly for Popeye. Because Popeye has all of these whalers. Sure, they could come in and kill off the enemy whalers, but like... No, Popeye is just kind of... he can't win air anymore. With Zenith and Stumpy throwing so much into their air forces, they have air control now.
Yeah, it's just looking rough, and that nuke is gonna launch.
Very close to finishing. I'm gonna go ahead and track the nuke launcher because we're gonna get that epic shot of the nuke traveling across the lands. We'll zoom out for a little bit. Second Monkey Lord coming in, but I have a feeling it's gonna go for the same exact fate as the first one, as the 20 or so whalers come in.
Below Zero's flag army was in the place where the gunships are. Rather than going there, what are they doing?
Well, that flak army is not going to do anything.
Oh, second monkey, second mass donation.
Yep, that's a very dead
third monkey. Oh, we are. It's on its way.
This nuke is like 99%. Yeah, and there's a third monkey on the way. Has he started a megalith or anything else yet? Nope, he's another monkey on the way still. He's gonna be
monkey.
Yeah, he is reverting to monkey. So these whalers are about to go commit suicide. It's very sad, but it's just a very common thing with whalers. They really like flying into
flag. My god, that's rough.
You didn't even need to send the whalers in to try and kill this because he can just build T2 PD on the cliff.
Ouch.
Also, this army doesn't even affect him being down here, unless this army has mobile missile launchers.
Commander.
This is, yep. Okay, the nuke is ready. It should be launching any time now. Oh, it's launching right now.
Oh, where is it going though?
Here we go.
Strategic launch detected.
The giant phallic Aeon rocket comes forth to deal death and destruction across the map. I think it's going for the Awasa.
Yeah, actually, it is.
I think that...
And there's an SMD, but it's not loaded.
I think Popeye would have been a better option. Does the ACU get onto the transport? It got onto the transport. He got onto the transport! Oh my word! I think Popeye would have been a better nuke, but this nuke is also going to be satisfying. Kaboom! And that's...
we got the third monkey lore. Now it's fighting a GC, sadly. It's not as easy anymore.
The GC is, yeah, that's just, it's starting to look kind of bad for Team 1. They aren't able to gain any ground against Zenith. Zenith has just been this absolute rock. The unassailable man is over here spamming out GCs and nukes and air forces and just not able to be killed. Unfortunately, the Whaler Force went down, and all of these units that he was so worried about getting into his base, well, most of them are just doing nothing. This is a very... You know what?
Oh, well, actually, Tech 3 Pigeon is getting hit. It's about to go down. The MML.
Yeah, the MML, the only thing that's actually able to shoot over the wall, and there's only one of them, it looks like.
You know, it's funny considering the amount of TMS.
You know what? This is going to be the thumbnail, and it's just going to say Seraphim Logic.
Oh.
I'm gonna bait people into it. Come into the comments like, ah! That's the only mean thing I've said about Seraphim all this cast. And, people are gonna be angry. Over here, we have Galactic Colossus pushing forward into Bricks and Ravager.
Oh, but those gunships, though.
Yeah, those Whalers are going to make quick work of this, just like the Whalers made quick work of the Monkey Lords.
Well...
yeah, I think a snipe was the only option, and I even think now that a snipe is starting to look not that feasible.
Poor Whalers. Ouch. No. The Whalers. Oh, this hurts.
Yeah,
this hurts big time.
The Whalers are gonna die, but they did kill off a GC.
Yeah, but the GC wasn't that expensive, it wasn't that many Whalers. Now we have an airfight, but it's looking really rough for Team 2. I don't see them winning this airfight at all.
I think they do. They have raw numbers, and there's not a bunch of SAMs. If they just committed there, I think they win.
Oh, well, maybe.
Zenith alone had more ASF than Popeye.
Yeah, well, it seems that he moves them away. Now he moves them back. Are there any SAMs in that position?
No, there's just no anti-air. Team 1's, all of their anti-air walks around and is sitting right outside the base of Stumpy.
Oh, and then Popeye is getting a nice turn there, shooting on the back. It seems that they're getting equalized now.
Yeah.
And another GC. Already, and another one halfway too, my god.
Yeah, he's going to have a lot of GCs, but he needs to start getting something. I think that Things Comm is in a very rough position. I think that they just need to kill a couple comms. Just killing a couple comms makes this almost an even game. And it doesn't even really matter which two comms. You can snipe the two worst players on their team who are most exposed and still be in a massively better situation than you are now.
Thing is on danger. He doesn't know it yet, but there's a little dot coming his way.
Yeah, this GC seems hell-bent on killing that comm. Do they have actual vision on the comm? Oh, they do. The question is,
to be honest,
does anybody on Team 1 notice?
Doesn't seem like a big deal, because I don't think he has built anything whatsoever.
I think that killing him is still... I don't know. I think you should still try it. Like, still... Don't do this! Don't sit your GC on the edge of the water. Okay. Thought he was just going to sit on the edge of the water and not go in.
Well,
you gave Thing an extra second.
Running too late. He needs to get a tech to transfer if he has any hope of leaving.
The GC, I think, should walk in a little bit closer than just target onto the comm. Oh, the comm going down to 7,000 HP.
And it's gone.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. As I said, you just need to get some momentum. That gets rid of a lot of structures at the very least.
Oh, but Popeye having a sizable air force now, actually. He has plenty of ASF now.
Cold Blue also now finally getting to that stage where he has a bunch of T3 units. He has a bunch of Percivals. You know what's good at dealing with GCs? Percivals.
You know what's a good solution to only being you and one ally? Nukes! Because now there's two of them.
There's two nukes on the team?
Yeah. It just has two nukes almost next to each other.
Where's the second nuke? Oh, there it is.
It seems like no
has anybody even...
away.
Almost nobody has a loaded anti-nuke.
Oh, Popeye does, thankfully.
It just loaded. But
God
like,
bless.
Harmonix doesn't. Cold Blue definitely doesn't. Like, he hasn't even built one.
The good thing is that
Sub-Zero.
Team 2 has such a space. Like, I guess Orange is a little bit tied up, but unless you're nuking Popeye, everything else is a little bit too far away from each other.
Well, you can kill off the 4 to 5. You can kill off like 5 or 6 T3 mexes if you hit nuke Harmonix, and that will stop the massive wave of
Monkey
Lords coming forward.
And Briggs too, actually.
Yeah, that I think that's maybe the best nuke since his anti-nuke's not loaded. There's no way they can know if the anti-nuke isn't loaded, but waiting for double nuke doesn't work.
And the GC is getting shot by Ravagers, and soon a Monkey Lord. This looks like a very bad position for it.
And unfortunately, there's no comm up here, so the only thing he can do is kill off this.
Yeah, now it's looking rough. They're gonna kill the monkey though. Probably. I don't know if they retreat, they might have a chance. Yeah, it's retreating now, thankfully.
I don't think they killed the monkey either.
If they stay, they will. But one of the GCs says to the other one, "Yeah, I gotta go." This ain't looking good, Chief.
Wait, he's just dead then. He has nothing to defend. Zenith is just dead. He has to nuclear point defense to save himself. I mean, there are some gunships, but now I think Popeye has enough air to legitimately just kill off all these gunships, even over all of the AA. And there's also strat bombers now building up for Harmonix.
Oh, thankfully, finally. It's been too long.
No. It's been fun. It's been a fun time.
Now we have a third nuke. Because 3 wasn't enough. Because 2 weren't enough.
Why is he mass building nukes?
Can he even afford them, actually?
I don't think he can. It's not like he's been going...
He can afford them, but he's gonna stall soon, though.
Yeah, but he's also building a GC with all of his build power. While his almost dead GC is chilling.
Oh, I think maybe we're gonna airfight.
The gunships and the AA are the only ways that they win this because they don't have nearly enough ASF.
No airfight. There's too many SAMs, maybe? I do see. Oh, it's the gunships.
Yeah.
I think Popeye could win this, but he split his air force really bad. They're too scared. Pro tip: if you're gonna do an airfight, try to commit to some extent. It's really bad to like turn away.
No, if you're gonna turn away, just turn away before it starts.
Yeah, because like if the enemy ASF keep chasing you, it's just gonna be a massacre.
I love how he managed to brute force his way through all of that flak with gunships. Because he's finally gotten rid of all of that base by below 0. Below 0, the madman has expanded to the entire other side of the map. I don't even think he has T3 mexes, but let's just check on this. He has 16 T1 mexes, 16 T2 mexes, and 3 T3.
Well, that's pretty commendable that he found the enemy mexes lying around without nothing around them.
Yeah, no, he's upgrading. Like one of his T2 mexes is literally as close to the enemy team as possible. He has engineers building mass storage around it right next to Stumpy's base.
Next to RT battery.
Yeah, he has no fear. It's just he needs all the mass. Does he have the most mass in the game? Generation? No, he doesn't. He just has the most mass extractors.
Oh, I do think Team 2 is gonna win, however. One nuke soon will be loaded. Another one soon will be loaded, and the third one is a quarter.
And there's a new GC for base defense. The only thing I'm worried about is the
Strat bombers, definitely.
Yeah, that's a pretty growing number. 13 is 13. Enough. It's actually enough. It literally is.
Yeah, and there's not enough shields. They just need to target the ACU rather than targeting any nukes. Where is Xenius? AC, I don't see it.
It's right next to one of the nuke launchers, which doesn't help because there's 3 of them.
There's so many engineers, I can barely see it.
It's west of the...
No, I already saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do think the strats are gonna be enough for now. 13, that's more than 30k damage in one failed swoop.
He's getting more shields. Maybe he saw it?
Will it be enough though?
No, they don't know that those are strat bombers. It's just gray dots.
Maybe he will get lucky though, but he's behind only 1 shield more or less.
He's I think Zenith is the only player who's, well, I guess Harmonix is also, but he's like reclaiming everything around him. Like he's doing good with the reclaim so far.
Yeah, he has a lot of engies. This is definitely like you want to improve not even 100 points. I think like 500 points. Just reclaiming. You can get infinite mass.
Reclaim
Well,
and
I
spend
also
it.
think. Yeah, I was gonna say, looking at how many people have their mass banks filled, it's more of a spended issue. But if you wanna spend it, just make energy like crazy. That's my biggest tip. If you have a lot of mass, make energy. Guess what? Now you can spend it. Make Tech 3 mexes. Make Tech 3 land.
Have one. What I do is I have my T3 HQ. Just always build T3 NGs, and I have my support factories all build units. So that way I always have T3 NGs just laying around to do something.
That's very good.
Okay, well that very ballsy T2 mech with mass storage was finally killed by the whalers.
Also, it seems I see 2 Monkey Lords gathering together finally.
Yeah, but there's also 2 GCs in the base, isn't there?
Yeah,
One of them's
that's
almost
pretty
dead,
scary.
admittedly.
Oh, are we getting boys?
Ras boys!
Boy time, baby.
We're starting a boy band.
I mean, I think it's smart, but at this point, I don't really see the point to the boys. Like, just you have 3 nukes, use them. Oh, I also see a lot of SMDs now. And 1 is loaded. 2 are loaded. Oh, I feel bad for the nukes, actually. They cannot nuke Popeye anymore.
They can still nuke Harmonix. They can nuke Harmonix
Yeah, well, he's
twice.
gonna have to waste more than 1 nuke, though. Well, Cold Blue, looking bad. His nuke launcher barely, like halfway through, but he needs to launch those nukes soon, or that's gonna be.
Are they all loaded? Are all the nuke launchers loaded? No,
Are
only
they?
1 is loaded.
Yeah, but the
Wait,
SMDs
1,
are.
2. No, all 3 of them are loaded.
Yeah.
He just needs to fucking fire them. Fire them! If this
I
game
mean-
ends without him firing, then he lost by choice.
Oh. The strats are moving on though.
Yeah.
That's a lot of them. My God.
If they kill Harmonix, these strats go away. That's why I'm saying, yet again, it's a great play right now to nuke Harmonix with all 3 nukes.
Harmonix with almost 20 strats. Woo. Oh no, please don't get. Oh, but look where Harmonix is. They're not even gonna kill him. Do they know he's there?
No, I don't think they do. No, they have
Nope.
no idea.
Not even a clue.
He's a Cybercom. He probably has stealth. No, he doesn't. He's just building Monkey Lords by himself in the pod.
Oh, the strats again? Are they finally gonna do it? Oh,
They have to go through a lot of
ASF,
Zams.
please. Oh,
Zenith
if he
is under
doesn't-
1 shield.
Zenith is most
Yeah, he's
probably dead.
dead.
The ASF is dead.
He's not going to launch his nukes either.
Yeah, and this is a fierce battle. Yeah, he's 100% gone. Boom, baby!
no.
Ouch.
Oh,
This is an
no.
ouch moment.
He just needed to select his nukes and fire them.
Oh, he got too greedy.
The triple nuke could have taken off anybody on the map except for Popeye. Popeye is the only person he could not kill. He had,
Yeah,
he
but I
had
really
the
don't
option.
think Popeye is a threat. Like, if he could take out Blue.
Harmonix or Sub-Zero. Because Sub-Zero is also, or below 0, not Sub-Zero.
Below 0.
Sorry, we're not playing, like, yeah, Cold Blue. Like, just mass nuke the area that because Cold Blue's comm is inside the base of below 0. Like,
Yeah, now even the Strat Bombers get to kill Slumpy as well. They were that many.
Oh, man. Thank you all for watching. You all have been beautiful. If you all like the voice or the commentary from my good friend here, Javi, his link is down in the description below. Go subscribe to him. The man deserves more. Let's try and get him to 1,000 subscribers by next week. All right, that's what I'm expecting.
Damn.
That's not gonna happen, but
the sky's the limit, huh?
Let's try it. Y'all are beautiful. Javi, what do you want to say before we close it out?
Oh, nothing. I really enjoyed casting with you. Definitely a subpar commander. Oh, I enjoyed the carry spot. Sinus actually enduring so much. Monkey Lords, gunships, bricks. Oh, so close to greatness. Props to him, definitely.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you all to my Patreon. Thank you to my patrons. You all are beautiful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.